Thank you for joining us this morning. We've got a really good morning of discussions and presentations, so we'll get on with those. I just want to do a little quick review of yesterday and my thoughts from it, and what I think might be some things we should take forward. I mean, yesterday was unbelievably sort of emotional and engaging event, wasn't it? We saw Bailey Abbott, an incredible young family, wasn't it? Father, mother, daughter and son, all working together to address the adversity of Bailey. Simon Weston in the evening, facing adversity with such black humour and fantastic guy. And then, Holly Graham getting up, and she'd lost her parents, and she came up with courage and was speaking to her, lovely girl, and it was great that she joined us. That themed for me into the video that we saw at the beginning, and it was, we should be heroes, and Alison also talked about us working together. And it seemed to me like there was a bit of a theme through the day and the evening of us working together to try and build this industry into something that we are proud of. And it was great on one of the sessions, Ali Rogan from Tunstall really put that challenge out to us, and that's from one of the biggest supplier in our sector saying, yes, we should work together. And I thought that was very compelling. And after the dinner, I spoke to quite a few people, and they, in a sense, in my role at Medviva, I'd say they were potentially competitors, but we were all saying, well, how can we work together to take this industry forward? So it got me thinking about what form that might be. What could we do? It's all very well to say, let's work together. Is there something we could do? I mean, if you take some years ago now, but there was the Milk Marketing Board, which was the cooperative of the dairy farmers. That doesn't exist now, and I'd guess the dairy farmers may be ruining that day. They have quite a hard time now because they don't have that cooperative, and it was a cooperative that worked together on their behalf. The TSA, we say, is the voice of the tech care industry. Is there something we could do broader than we do at the moment to help the industry? Well, I was also, George Freeman set out that challenge, didn't he? We should be using standard technology, helping people. And I thought, well, let's have a look at the technologies that are out. What's actually working? So I looked up what were the top 10 websites that were in use and what were the top 10 apps. And I guess it was interesting to find out because it was obvious in some ways, but interesting. The websites, the top ones, you won't be surprised about. Number one was google.co.uk, and number two was google.com. Facebook, YouTube, eBay, Yahoo, BBC, Live. All of those sites are about, that's where people go to, isn't it, for information. What's the biggest search on YouTube is, how do I do whatever? All of those are information provision sites. I then looked at the apps, and the apps are very different. Number one app is Minecraft, number two is 7-Minute Workout, and then 3 is Heads Up, 5 is Football Manager. An awful lot of them were games. So it's clear to me that the app market is slightly different to the website. So is this, and if you go and look at the centre downstairs, the exhibitions, there's a lot of apps, there's also some websites. My thought, is there anything the TSA could do which would bring together information about the tech services industry? I don't know if that's the right thing. My challenge to you this morning is, if you have thoughts of what the TSA could do, either as an information centre or as the voice of the tech services industry, please talk to one of the directors, myself or Alison, drop us an email, because it seems to me there is definitely a theme that has come out from this conference is, we should work together. This industry is only going to succeed if we're working together. We're too small as individual organisations to really transform it. So let's see if we can work together over the coming year and transform this industry. Thank you. I'm now going to hand over to Paul, who's done a great job for us. So Paul, again, perhaps you could chair the day for us. Thank you.